DynastyBreaks.com. Before me, I have 8 beautiful boxes out of a sealed case of Topps Midnight Football. They are green. They are mean. They are glittery. Actually, they're just really plain blue. So they put a sleeve over it to make it look really good. It is Midnight Football. It is, I want to get a good shot of that. It looks like E.T. might be flying along the moon there. If you hold this up long enough, you might see E.T. go across the box. And if that happens, call your psychiatrist. Here's my email address, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. Email me if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Weekly auctions. We are consigners. We got an auction starting every Thursday night. That means tomorrow I could sell your graded cards. I can sell your raw cards. I can actually send your cards to grading to get them graded before they go to auction. So send me an email and I will get you all of the auction details if you just ask me for it. Here's your teams. I will not read these off. This is case number 6. It is a pick your team break. You guys and gals chose the teams you wanted. You already know what teams you have, so there is no need to read them off. All cards ship in this one. No hitless credit. You bet in 10 years the Midnight outer sleeves will be worth a fortune. That's my retirement plan, is these outer sleeves. Probably shouldn't be throwing them in the trash there.
A little skimpy on the 75.
A little skimpy on the 75s. Yeah, who worked last night, I wonder?
I don't know.
Some big old jerk worked last night.
Big old jerk.
Big old jerk. I didn't like that guy. All right, Carly's favorite insert, the Night Ball. That's what Carly's doing on a Friday night. That is Kurt Warner. See, I like the look of that. Didn't we get a Kurt Warner auto yesterday and it looked like a practice jersey?
Yeah.
Now that looks like a Rams jersey.
True.
Okay. That's great feedback. True. What do you think, co-host?
Affirmative. Sorry,
True.
I wasn't data enough for you.
Bo Jackson, one of Trevor's top athletes of all time, Raiders. To 75.
Raiders.
John Elway, Trevor's second favorite athlete of all time. That is going to be, I don't know what this parallel's called. It's not numbered, but it's very cool. As he throws it in the trash, yeah. Josh Cribbs. Josh Yo MTV Cribbs. Yeah. All right, we got our first hit, Trev. It is Cooper DeJean, the man, the myth, the legend that likes to pick off Patty Mahomes on his birthday and say, you know, I'm a birthday boy. I'm taking it to the house. We're going to get a championship ring.
Michael, gel in his hair.
Michael does have gel in his hair. It's looking mighty slick there, Michael. All right, we've got Amon Green. I think Amon Green gets a nostalgic boom. He's a fantasy legend back in the day.
Pooh.
The most famed poo in all the land. Getting a little Amon Green. We've got Brendan, who's having Rice. Child of Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice procreated. Out came Brendan.
Scott Gibb.
Stroke of Midnight signature.
All right, I'm going to play a little game.
Are we doing another game?
Yeah.
I thought we already did one.
No. That was the question of the night.
We're playing games. We're doing
playing a little
question
game here, guys. Just like we did for the baseball team.
Is it the quiet game?
I'm going to name football teams. My opinion on who the GOAT is for the team. Let's see what everybody else's opinion is in the comments.
So you're going to name a player from each NFL team who you think is the best player to ever play for that team. And you're going to tell Trevor when he's wrong.
Yeah.
Which will be often.
Give me your opinions.
Which will be often.
Probably get through the AFC in this break, do the NFC next break. Probably not enough time.
Oh, we can't do football in the next break. You got to get through it now.
Probably not enough time.
You got to get through it now.
No.
Let's roll.
All right, first off, we got Buffalo. We're starting with Buffalo. I put down Bruce Smith. Go for them. What does everybody think? Jim Kelly, Salty Sam says.
I think I got to go Bruce.
Thurman Thomas.
I like Thurman, but I got to go Bruce Smith probably. Could you go Jack Kemp? Probably not. We'll give him a little bit of time. JP Lossman, good answer, Bruce. Number to 99, Dallas Turner. Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Nightball. Katie says Josh Allen.
Kelly. Tell Katie to go back to bed.
You know, Allen's not far from being considered for that. Midnight Bo Nix Red. Give that a boom. There you go, Broncos.
I can accept a Thurman Thomas or a Jim Kelly. I can't accept.
I love Thurman. He's from Oklahoma State. Josh Allen has surpassed Thurman Thomas. Sorry, I know Thurman won an MVP.
How?
They both have MVPs, and Josh has better stats career-wise. Oh,
does he?
I think he does. 9 of 12, Montana and Young Constellation. That is a legit card. They do have these rare parallels numbered to 12. Like the lunar cycles. There's 12 of them. It's very confusing. But
I wonder if they got a dual auto of that.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
That'd be awesome.
Who had the Niners? It's not a hit, but I just want to say who has them. Brandon?
I do not see. Yeah, Brandon Lamb.
Brandon has a little lamb.
O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
O.J. Simpson would be actually probably my second behind Bruce.
You know what? O.J. The juice. The juice might be loose. Oh, I love this parallel. It's metallic looking. It's black and white all over. It is Bryce Young to 20. There you go, Panthers. Who's our next team?
Dwayne.
The bathtub. I'm dwounding.
All right. Next team, Miami.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Do we really need to stop? Do we really need to talk about the Dolphins?
Wow.
Dan Marino. Come on.
Wow.
Do we really need to talk about this? Do we need to spend time on this? Dan Marino. Jason, you know who likes Jason Sehorn?
Jason Sehorn.
He thinks he's the GOAT of every team. He thinks he's a ladies' man. He thinks he's really something. He's going to go to the Giants, number 75. New York Giants. This guy thinks he's really something.
Sam I am.
Ray Finkel. Wow. That's the best joke Carly's ever told. Mason Smith. But it's not just any Mason Smith. Mason has 2 A's. He did really well in school. He's got 2 A's. He's got a nice little auto there. It's going to go to Jacksonville.
Josh Rue. The Jets. I don't know about the Jets.
Joe Namath, baby.
Man, Joe Namath's the most overrated player ever.
The only person to win a Super Bowl for the Jets. Joe Namath. Broadway Joe it is. Sorry. Sorry, kids. You could go Don Maynard, but nah. I think it's got to be Joe Namath.
Zonka?
No. Oh, that's for the
Miami.
Dolphins. Yeah.
Vinny? There you go.
No.
I take Vinny over Namath.
Vinny played for like 84 teams.
Played a long time for Jets, didn't he?
So not that long.
Maybe not that long.
Revis,
there you go. Darrelle Revis. That's who I picked.
I don't think so, Tim.
That's who I picked.
Didn't win a Super Bowl with his own team even. Nightball, Blake Corum. How about a little Nightball, Blake Corum? Oh, Curtis Martin. See, I like me some Curtis Martin. They're trying to get to my heartstrings.
Kevin Mawai. Oh, that's a solid answer, Steve. He said, I'm a resident Jets fan, and I'm right. Kevin Mawai is probably either Kevin Mawai, Revis Island.
Curtis Martin's my guy. You're trying to pull my heartstrings, man. I still got to go Namath, though. I got to use my head. 49 of 50, Drew Brees. Very nice.
I'd say Kevin Mawai is probably top 5 in his position of all time.
Walter, look at this card. Walter Payton to 25, Lunar Tide. That is beautiful. If you're a Walter Payton collector, you got to have this.
Beautiful.
You got to get his inserts out of this product. There you go, Bears. We got a Latu. Oh, buckle up, kids. Buckle up, Buttercup. Before we do our announce our next team here, Drake May auto for the Patriots. Bam.
We got George Con. The Gary Con. Now we got the George Con.
This is these have the Tron design. You got the grid there on the floor. They're probably riding around little motorcycles that leave a little streak behind them. And then you got the neon pink mountains. I like it. There you go, George.
As he pulls the Drake May, we got New England Tom Brady. Obvious.
Oh, come on. That's easy.
Obvious.
We got Andre Bad Moon Rising going to go to the Falcons. That is a great name or a great player to put in the midnight set. Bad Moon. Bad Moon Rising. Next team, he's going to...
Is that Atlanta, you said?
That's Atlanta. Next team, Trevor's typing in the Ravens. Who's the GOAT for the Ravens? I think this is pretty easy, too.
He said Willie McGinnis.
I'm going Ray Lewis for the Ravens. You know what?
It's pretty close.
I'm going Ed Reed.
Him and Ed are real close.
I'm going Ed Reed.
Him and Ed are real close.
Troy, that's probably stupid, though.
All-time teams, they're both starters. I'll put it that way.
Troy Franklin for the Broncos is going to be this hit. That's going to be Mark again. Is that our second Broncos hit?
It is.
I think it is. Can we say Ray Lewis / Ed Reed?
That's acceptable.
Can they hold hands and go in together?
But if you had to pick one, it's got to be Ed Reed. It's got to be Ray Lewis. Huh?
I can maybe name linebackers I think were better. I don't know that I can pick a safety that I think's better.
What linebacker would you name above him?
I'm just saying I could. Derek Brooks was right there as good as him, I feel like.
I don't think so.
Dick Butkus, Brian Urlacher. I don't know. Luke Kuechly. Patrick Willis. I can name tons of linebackers. Can I name tons of safeties better? Not really. A few, maybe.
I think Ray Lewis is the greatest linebacker ever.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not going to argue with you.
Ronnie Lott, yeah, better than Ed Reed.
I don't know.
Ed Reed's probably my favorite, too.
Yeah, Ray probably deserves it. He was a captain. Jerry Rice, Nightballs card is beautiful. I don't know what this print run is on this. It's not numbered. But the aesthetics on this card are off the charts. There you go, Niners for Jerry Rice. That is Jerry Rice for the Niners, not the Raiders. To 75, we got Jason McClellan. It's going to be Atlanta. He's the most feared, that's true.
For sure.
Next team Trevor's typing in is...
Pittsburgh.
That gets tough.
Went with Bradshaw.
That gets a little tough. Pittsburgh? It's kind of difficult. To 149, Will Levis.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. Bradshaw won so many rings. I can't.
Mean Joe Green, that's solid.
I can't argue Bradshaw. I can't argue it. Their whole defense was Hall of Famers.
The bus.
I mean,
Lynn Swans. Yeah.
If you count favorite announcer, I'd put Lynn Swan up there. Jim Kelly, I like me some Lynn Swan. All right, we've got Ricky Pearsall in this beautiful, I'll call it a magenta color, kind of a sort of a team color match. There you go, Niners. Brandon has a little lamb. Somebody did throw out Big Ben. You can't.
Franco Harris. Ooh.
Big Ben's a good answer. All right, we've got 14 of 20 Vince Young for the Titans. I don't know how you feel about Vince Young, but I know how I feel about how this card looks. It's amazing.
Dwayne.
Nice. Tennessee Titans. And that's a world champ right there. Johnny Wilson. Little Johnny Wilson next door. Herman Pee-wee. Paging Mr. Herman. Herman Pee-wee. Johnny Wilson, Eagles, Trev. Philadelphia with the hit.
Second hit from Michael Gel.
Michael and his hair gel.
Cincy. I don't know for Cincy. I don't know.
Greatest Bengal of all time. I'm going to go Anthony Munoz.
Yeah, lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Munoz for the Bengals.
Boomer
went to the Jets later on.
Icky Woods.
Oh, fan favorite maybe. Didn't play. No stats at all. No statistics.
Oh, it's open to interpretation.
Now that's favorite. Now you want to go favorite Bengal.
It's greatest Bengal. It didn't have to be stat based. I don't think.
Oh yeah, greatest Bengal. The mascot. Tony the Tiger.
Anthony Munoz, yeah.
Munoz was probably the best lineman in the league at that time.
He was. Ocho Cinco, nobody's seeing Ocho Cinco.
Carson Palmer's fair. I like it. John Elway and Bo Nix. How about this? That's a good pairing. Constellations. Some of these pairings I'm like, this one I'm good with. John Elway and Bo Nix. Denver. Chris Johnson. Green. It's a green Johnson. Please seek medical advice. if you too get a green.
Cleveland, Jim Brown.
Cleveland, Jim Brown. I can't argue. I'm with you. To 75, star-studded Bryce Young. Getting some nice Bryce Young love here. I can't argue the Jim Brown. Vince Young, base. I think everybody's saying Jim Brown.
Houston. I'm going to go Andre Johnson.
Are we going Houston Oilers? Or that'd be Tennessee.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going Texans.
Texans.
Yeah, there's really
I guess
not.
J.J. Watt could be up there.
Yeah.
There you go. Merrill said J.J.
I'm going J.J. over Andre Johnson.
Campbell, but that's Titans.
Spencer Rattler, rookie patch auto. We got to give this a boom. 12 of 25. He might be the starter for the Saints. There you go, New Orleans.
Zippy.
Zippity-doo. I think Watt was the best player in the league on his side of the ball. I don't think Andre Johnson was ever the best player on his side of the ball.
Watt did get Defensive Player of the Year, didn't he?
Yeah. Watt was just a force.
I don't know. Andre Johnson was the best receiver for a couple years.
Was he?
Yeah. Had that 1 year had 120 receptions or something, like a bunch of receptions.
I think Watt was a force of nature for about 3 years. He was just like unstoppable. Russ Grimm, unstoppable as a player and a coach. There you go, Commanders.
Zach O'Grady.
Zach from the OG.
Arian Foster. I wouldn't put Arian above Andre. Arian's up there, though.
I like Arian. He didn't do it long enough, probably. Junior Colson. I always forget. I think he's LA Chargers.
He is.
We're going to double check this. I want to label this one, Trev. Junior Colson. Beautiful. Stroke of midnight. Let me look him up. Junior Colson. Let's label that one.
Colts, Peyton Manning.
Chargers. Let's label that Chargers. Indianapolis is your question. Greatest Colt ever. You're not going Unitas. You're going Manning. I can't argue with that.
Johnny U. Johnny U's a respectable answer for sure.
I can't put Johnny U ahead of Peyton. Jim Harbaugh. He may be one of my favorite Colts ever. Captain Comeback, baby.
I don't know if I'm spelling this right. Jacksonville Jaguars. Going with Tony Baselli.
You're technically correct. I'm a Brunel guy. I love Brunel, but both Baselli's an all-time great. I can't argue it. I like Jimmy Smith as well. All right, Constellation.
Fred Taylor.
A.D. Mitchell and Anthony Richardson. These guys need to do something this year. Let's get that Constellation out there. They got to do something this year.
Fred Taylor's my favorite.
To 149, I do love me some Fred Taylor. To 149, that is Chris Carter. All he does is catch touchdowns. Katie says T-Law of Trevor Lawrence?
Wow.
What?
They're just naming current people every time.
Not the longest hair that looks like a princess. That's not what we're saying here. 9 of 25. It's going to be Jacob Cowing, Ricky Pearsall. See, I think you go Jerry Rice, Ricky Pearsall here. I think Jerry Rice needs to be in the Constellation. There you go, Niners. Dan Pastorini.
Titans going with Earl Campbell.
We've got Audric Estime and Trev. We're gonna have a rookie patch auto. It is going to be for our good friends over at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There you go, Nick. Jalen McMillan. This dude is a player. I'm telling you.
Started doing good last year. Steve McNair. Wow. No one's saying Earl Campbell? Wow.
I'm going Warren Moon. You could say there's a linebacker that made the Hall of Fame from the Oilers back in the day. Earl Campbell. Did you say Earl Campbell?
Yeah.
Earl Campbell. Yeah. Yeah. I'd probably go Warren Moon if it was me. All right, we have a red to 99. That is a Nate Wiggins auto. It's going to be for the Ravens, Trev. Ravens. Neil and his heavy flow. Eddie George is up there. Eddie George. I like the Steve McNair votes. He's solid. He was an MVP of the league. Co-MVP, I think. Trev, here he is. Your wish is granted. Arian Foster to 99. Love the look of this card, Houston.
Brandon on the lamb.
On the lamb.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means he's gone.
That means he's gone?
Yeah. It's on the lamb.
Who gets on a lamb? That's not going to be very fast.
Chiefs, Mahomes, no brainer. Ooh, CJ 2K for Tennessee. That's interesting. Peak, maybe. Ultimate peak, CJ 2K.
Chiefs, Mahomes, eh?
Derek Thomas is the fan favorite, but Mahomes has solidified himself.
I was going to go Eddie Kinnison, but... whatever.
Eddie Kinnison.
No. I'm telling you, if you
I wasn't
do
going
it,
to say it.
if you did it, I was going to attack you right here on the channel. It would have went viral. All right, we've got Michael Strahan, Lawrence Taylor. Michael Strahan and LT for the Giants. Gotta watch that Trev guy. Oh, break a leg, guys. Joe Theismann. Not only break a leg, let's wear a helmet with one bar with your chin exposed. In an era where you can hit him in the head. Wow. There you go, Washington. And we've got Steve Largent, my guy, Steve Largent. I think I'm going to be voting for maybe a little Steve Largent when we get to the Seahawks.
Chargers went with Tomlinson.
You got Tomlinson ahead of
LT.
Ahead of Fouts.
Ahead of Fouts. Ahead of Gates.
Ahead of Winslow.
Ahead of Seau.
Ahead of Winslow.
Yeah, definitely ahead of Winslow.
We got Aaron Donald. And it's boom time. Denver Broncos, Bo Nix. We are rocking on Bo Nix and Drake May in this product. We started out hot on Jaden Daniels autos. We have not gotten more. We've only got one Caleb Williams in. What is this? 6 cases, plus we did 2 cases of personal boxes. 8 cases, we've got 1 Caleb Williams. There you go, Broncos and Mark.
Mark Mass, 3rd hit.
Here is Donovan McNabb showing up for the Eagles. There you go, Philly, 65/99.
3rd hit from Michael, Gel. Couple 3 hits.
Broncos, Eagles leading the way.
Junior Seau, he's legit.
I think Tomlinson was just like the best guy for a long time. I could go there. I could see it. Richard Dent auto. Very cool. We have not seen much of his stuff. Chicago Bears.
Zach
from the OG.
Broncos, Elway. I think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. I think you have to go Elway. If Terrell Davis had played longer, I might get there. But
Tebow.
Terrell
Davis definitely 2nd place. I would agree.
Elray says it's him. It's Elray.
Me
instead of Elway. It's Elray.
Wow.
Trevor doesn't like Elray. Just want to throw that out there. Final pack. Oh, I love these cards. I don't know if I like the player, but I like the card. Liatu Latu. Maybe the coolest looking insert here. That is your Twilight. Trevor's favorite movie series, Twilight.
Only all of them.
Only the entire collection on DVD.
And the last in the AFC, Colts. A little bit different. Raiders. I'm going John Madden.
Raiders. That's not a player.
I'm going John Madden.
That's not a player. You're cheating. It's not a player. To 35, Michael Hall Jr. The best Raider of all time.
The best Raider of all time. I'm going John Madden. Howie Long. Moss. You can't pump Moss.
I can't
Tim Brown. Tim Brown is probably 2nd.
I can't go Woodson because he left for way too long. I don't mind Tim Brown. I don't mind that.
I think Tim Brown's the best player, probably.
It doesn't bother me. Star-studded Drew Brees to 75.
But I think Madden's probably the only coach that I would put above every player.
What if I want to get like a little saucy and say Ray Guy? It's like the only punter in the Hall of Fame for so many years. Oh, mommy. Trevor's about to get angry. We got Kamari Lassiter. Wow. Autograph number 4 for the Broncos. 24/25, John Elway. No boom for you.
4th hit for Mark.
No boom for you.
No boom for you.
Oh, you got a boom, Elway.
Do I?
Absolutely. I mean, I'll wait it out.
There you go.
Okay, it's like half a boom. That's the best Trevor will do for an Elway. That's why you buy the Broncos in this. You got good rookies. You got good vets. Jalen Wright, Dolphins. That is that metallic look, number to 20. I don't know what it's called. I love it, though.
Neoflow.
Miami Dolphins on the board. You could say Fred Biletnikoff. I wouldn't get mad at you.
Right.
And we've got Terrion Arnold. So we'll do the NFC another time. We did the AFC in this break. Pretty solid. Terrion Arnold, autograph, Detroit. Our final autograph going to go to Scott. Remember, all cards ship, even your base cards, your inserts. It's not all autos in Midnight. Got a lot of other stuff, too. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. We'll be back in 15 minutes. We're back on schedule, actually. 15 minutes. A very expensive, a very high-end baseball mixer that you're not going to see a lot because this product is very tough to get. Sterling and Tribute mixer up next.